have a proper rice cooker. So cheese, egg, coffee, for the sake of vlogging. Flavors, big bread. Hi families, welcome back to my channel. So right now I am in my kitchen, as you can obviously tell, because I'm about to start cooking. My ex-colleagues that I started my current job with, they are coming over for dinner and to see the house. We all moved into a new place, so we're doing like housewarming at each other's places, which is super exciting. But before we start cooking, I want to unbox a few items that I got in the mail with you guys. I ordered a few things from Amazon. They are not food related, but I like to keep you guys updated on things that I get for the house. The first thing is something that I've been wanting for a while, but I just couldn't find it in store, so I ended up ordering it from Amazon. I'm not sure if you can tell what it is, but it's a bathtub tray, and you can fold it in half so that you can easily store it, I think. And it basically opens up all the way, and I think it also, I'm not sure if the size is actually correct. So the next thing that I got for the bathtub is this thing, and it's like an anti-slip thing, so that when you're sitting in the bathtub you don't slip down. Then the last thing that I got is also for the bathtub, because when I already started ordering these things, I was like, might as well go all out and get a bathtub cushion. This on the back has like these suction pads so that it can suck onto your bathtub. I'm gonna try this out, hopefully it works well. For tonight's dinner, I'm gonna make my signature chicken wings, and I want to show you guys how I make them, because I've been making them for I think at least 2 years now. I think they they taste really good, and it's also really simple to make them at home for if you're interested. I also made chocolate covered strawberries, and these are just for me, but I also bought new strawberries so that I can make it as a dessert for my colleagues. So let's eat one before we start cooking. This is also so easy to make. The only thing is that strawberries can be a little bit expensive if it's off season. So we have 1 hour before they arrive. I'm gonna start marinating the chicken wings. They don't need to go in the oven yet, because it takes around 25 minutes for these chicken wings to be ready. And if I make them now an hour before, then they will be finished way too fast. But we can start marinating them. I'm gonna take this off because it's kind of like static. I like to use this really big bowl to marinate the chicken wings in, so that you have a lot of space to put the chicken wings in there. I'm gonna do 2 of these bags. It might be a little bit too much, but better safe than sorry. To marinate the chicken, I only use 3 ingredients, so it's super easy. I use this soy sauce. This is Samjang. I typically like to use another brand, but sometimes we cannot get this brand, so then we get this one, which is just it's also Samjang, but I just feel like this one tastes better, from the brand Food, mild Samjang. But for now we're gonna use this one because we already opened this one. And the 3rd ingredient is sugar. So very easy. I normally just know how much soy sauce I need to put in, but because I want to show you guys properly, I will do a little bit of measurements. I bought this measurement thing a while ago and have never used it yet, so today's gonna be the day. We're gonna start with a big one, which is a 1 deciliter, aka 100 milliliters. So I have 2 bags of chicken wings, right? So I'm gonna proportion it for 2 bags, and if you only have 1 bag or only 1 kg chicken, then just do half of that. The ratio is that you have the most soy sauce, and then sugar, and then Samjang. So the least of Samjang. I'm doing like a full thing of this right now. Let me see if that's enough. That would be enough for 1 bag, but since we have 2 bags, we're gonna do 2 of these. So that basically means that 1 bag is 1 of these. Then next for sugar, typically if I do 1 bag, I do 1.5 tablespoon of sugar, and now I will do 3 full tablespoons of sugar. And with a full tablespoon, I mean it like this. 1, 2, 3, maybe 3.5. No, 3 1/4. I don't know. just a little. And then we go in with the samjang, and you don't want to put too much of the samjang in because then it's gonna overpower in the marination and it's just not gonna end up good. So normally if I do one bag, I do like kind of a full scoop, something like this. But because we have 2 bags, I'm gonna do 2 of those full scoops and then a little bit more because it's not getting off properly. I feel like this bowl is too small for my marination, but just start mixing it and do it carefully because you don't want the soy sauce to go everywhere. I always start with this movement where it feels like I'm chopping up the samjang. And then you slowly start going in circular motions to mix it. So after you've mixed it quite well, you just pour it all over your chicken wings, and then you start mixing your chicken wings like there's no tomorrow to make sure that every chicken wing is covered with your sauce. If you have a big batch, you want to mix it well, and then after a few minutes come back and mix it again to make sure that all the chicken wings get marinated enough. So while that is marinating, I'm gonna start making the rice. I still have some leftover rice, so I'm gonna scoop that in a bowl and I eat it tomorrow. I feel like now that I've been living with having a dishwasher for a while, that I'm very used to just putting everything into the dishwasher, and I kind of like don't like having to hand wash things. And my rice cooker I always hand wash, so every time I know that I need to hand wash my rice cooker, it's just a chore that I'm not really looking forward to, even though it's super easy to do. And since I'm gonna use it right away again, I also need to dry it right away. For the rice, I think I'm gonna do 3 cups. That is typically enough for 4 people. And remember what I said in my last vlog as well, make sure to wash your rice. And if you're a rice lover like me, it is so much easier if you have a proper rice cooker and not make your rice in a pan. It's gonna make your life so much easier. Also, if you're not really into rice, but you sometimes eat rice, it's also nice to get the rice cooker because you can do one pot meals. Like, let's say you live alone and you need to make your own meal every day. You can just do a 1-pot meal. You put everything in your rice cooker, turn it on, and then just go about your day for the next 30 minutes or so. And then your food is ready. Like, it saves you a lot of time. It's often a kind of a healthier meal option. You can also switch out your grains for something more healthy. For now, we are still eating white rice. I recently discovered that it might not be too healthy, but anything better than eating dough and stuff for me personally, because my body doesn't react too well to that. This rice cooker also has like a measurement thing, so then you know exactly how much water you need to put depending on how many cups you used. It helps in always getting perfect rice. Now we're just gonna let that cook, and it will be finished at some point. Okay, so now we have 35 minutes left. It's time to heat up the oven and get the stuff in there. I put it on 185 Celsius degrees. Typically takes 10 minutes for it to warm up. So while we're waiting for that, we're gonna start on the strawberries. For the chocolate covered strawberries, all you need are your strawberries and the chocolate that you like. And I typically like to go for pure chocolate because I feel like it tastes better. I don't like that it's too sweet, like with milk and white chocolate, it's too sweet, so we go for pure. I make sure to use a chocolate bar that has this kind of plastic outside because I'm gonna soak this whole thing in hot water, and I don't want it to be of paper because that obviously doesn't work with water. So let's get ourselves some hot water. So I got hot water, and then we just put the whole packaging in there. I'm gonna do a last little spin. It's looking really good. We're gonna wash the strawberries. am basically ready with prepping for them to come. I think they can arrive any minute now. So we have a lettuce for if you want to wrap your rice with chicken wing or chicken wing meat. Then in the middle we have a random assortment of normal cucumbers, marinated cucumbers the way I like to eat them nowadays. These chips. And then I also still had fouette, so I also cut that up in case someone just wants to munch on that. And then we have 4 people, so including me, 3 of my ex-colleagues. And basically what I'm still gonna serve on this table is the rice and the chicken wings when they're finished. Hello. One of my colleagues has just arrived. She just rang the doorbell, so I'm not gonna film us getting together. This is basically the little cooking at home portion of the vlog. Tomorrow we're gonna head into the city and get a lot of good food, so I see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. I am about to head into the city and this is what I'm wearing. It's not cold, but it's also not warm outside, so I'm just wearing a t-shirt with a long coat on top and just some jeans, loafers, my red bag, of course. My hair lately has been so messy, like it's been so, I don't know how you call it, like everything is sticking out, so I'm just pinned it back. And we're about to have very good food, I think, so let's go to the city. Thank you.
Yep. Fry.
Deze moet nog een klein beetje bitter. Die combinatie die is steviger, maar die alleen is anders. En als die is echt perfect. And I give you a what? We're at Onigiri Shukudo and we're gonna try the unagi omelette first.
Hi. Lekker warm.
Oh, even papier. Tatsuta chicken. Hier.
Ja.
Ja. Ik heb een hap rijst gegeten. First bite is only rice, so the chicken might be down there. Chicken is down there.
Ja.
Hij is niet crispy, maar chicken is wel lekker gezuurd. Miso cheese. Oeh. Good.
Perfect.
Let's rate our onigiris. So we got 3. Number 1 is unagi, of course. Number 2 is, I think, miso cheese. And then the tatsuta chicken. Cursor. Ooh. We are now at Cursor, which is a Vietnamese restaurant, and we're about to try a lot of their dishes. So excited for that. I haven't had Vietnamese food in a while.
Good, huh?
This is the special. Get this one.
It's egg coffee.
Vietnamese egg coffee. Looks really creamy. I'm gonna try it. Taste test. We're gonna enjoy all the good food that we have going on over here. I will see you on Wednesday. Hello. It is Wednesday and I just finished my work. I'm going out for dinner tonight with my friends, which is super exciting. We're going for a shared dining experience, so I thought it might be fun. I'm a little distracted. I thought it might be fun to bring you guys along, see what we're gonna eat. Yummy food. It's a restaurant that I haven't tried before here in The Hague. And there's a car across of me, like a taxi, and he's staring right into my window because obviously I'm talking to a camera. But you know, we gotta embrace the awkwardness for the sake of vlogging. I'm early, 20 minutes early, and it's only 5 minutes walking from here. So I'm just chilling in my car a little bit to not be too early. Today was a long day at work, but the sun is shining and I'm gonna have some yummy food, so ending the day very nicely, and then tomorrow I can work from home. I'm gonna go start walking, so you'll see me at the restaurants. Look at him, my Shayla. We're at the restaurant, but we're not sure if it's open yet because the door seems pretty closed. So my friend is having a look. Hey? Geen ingang daar toch? Dat is gewoon deze. Maar die vrouw daar, is dat denk je een gast of een werker? Want ze heeft wel een glas wijn. Do we need to ring the door? Do we need to ring the door?
Ring the door, fancy.
We made it inside. We are the first ones here. It's slightly awkward. The vibes are not there yet, but we're gonna pick some food. We're picking. You know, even the candle says not the vibes. Just the lights. It looks really cute though. Table setup, very cute. Approved. Immaculate. The flavors. It's different.
10 out of 10.
The oysters, yum. We also got padron peppers, and we got sour bread with a lemon something dip.
Sour bread.
Is it not? Zuurdesembrood.
Ja,
is dat niet sour bread?
Ja, misschien. Klinkt gewoon heel...
I think it is.
Ja.
Time to eat.
Sometimes they're spicy, sometimes they're not.
There's apples. Big bread. Steak. Aubergine tartare. Yum.
Yum.
Steak.
That's like you're eating too much. Neem eraan.
Ready.
Ja, ik wil daar weer naartoe. Ze hebben weer een nieuw menu, sowieso. It was the baby shark.
Babysitting.
Okay, sphere.
Yeah. They turned the lights down a little bit. The vibes are vibing.
And then I said in Dutch, okay, atmosphere.
Okay, atmosphere. When life gives you tangerines.
That'd be nice.
Ik had niet goed gekeken. Op hoe je dit doet. This is the tart, de citron merengue. Wat is citroen in het Engels?
Lemon.
Lemon.
Citron.
Citron. Lemon merengue. Okay.
We take the first bite.
Taste test. Yum.
Ja?
Dit is van de bakker gewoon gehaald. Of ze hebben hem zelf gebakken. It's really good. Yum. Final verdict. Our favorite, the beef. Then the aubergine tartare. Then probably this citron merengue.
Citron, oui, oui,
Citron
oui.
merengue. Then the oysters. The bread. And then the padron pepper. That's my rating for tonight. But overall, yum. I would definitely come back for the steak and the citron merengue. And that's where we're gonna end the vlog, guys. Thank you for watching. See you guys next Sunday. Bye.